No surprises in the Milan lineup selected by Vincenzo Montella, who celebrates his 200th game as a Serie A coach tonight. Just one change to the 11 that started last weekend's 3-1 win at Chievo. As expected, Carlos Bacca returns up front. Gianluca Lapadula drops to the bench. 18-year-old Manuel Locatelli retains his place in central midfield after an impressive first start of the campaign in Verona. Max Allegri's ability to rotate has been restricted somewhat by injuries to the likes of Chiellini and Asamoah. Just two changes to the 11 that began Tuesday's 1-0 victory in Lyon. Mehdi Benatia replaces Patrice Evra in the back three, while Hernanes gets the nod over Lemina in central midfield. It's the all-Argentine strike force, one to be feared as well, of Higuain and Dybala. The little bit of kidology that goes into things before big games in Serie A like this one. This a meeting of the league's two most informed sides. Juventus already looking to get on the attack here. Alexandro with the ball in and an early save for Donnarumma to make, and then it had to be cleared by Paletta. Real intent early on from the champions.
Well, it certainly was nice and positive. It's Dybala as well, getting on the end of it. That left foot one that he's got, as you can see, just straying half a yard offside, but still gets the deftest of touches. Donnarumma didn't know that, had to make the save near post.
To seek out Dani Alves, looking to have a go at De Sciglio. The cross is hit by Alexandro on the volley.
Well, we got one wing back to the other. Dani Alves on the right-hand side, all the way across Alexandro. Of course, not his favourite left foot. Tries to swing the right. You know what that feels. Exactly right, yes, but it has been certainly all Juventus, more so.
As it's striven in by Pjanic, and it took a wicked deflection, which has taken it behind for a corner kick to the champions.
Pjanic, what we do know, wonderful technician.
Dybala, that's a fantastic cross. Man down in the middle, I think, is Bonucci.
He certainly must have caught one as he's trying to make the run into the centre, but what a fantastic ball it was from Dybala. Just inches over everyone. Milan went to sleep, short corner. And there goes Bonucci, just too high for Benatia.
How concerned do you think, Tony, will Vincenzo Montella be about the opening 8 minutes or so? Because for the most part, Juventus have been on. And he's put in a good cross as well towards Bacca. And that's a clever pass as well. The shot is bent and pushed wide by Buffon. Really nice move put together by the Rossoneri.
Good effort from Suso. Unfortunately, not enough power really to beat Buffon, but Niang, I do think, on this left-hand side, he's going to be the outlet all night long. Loves to run at players. Always just about going wide. Buffon had to make sure, made the save.
Dani Alves with the cross. Decent ball in there too towards Alexandro, who's really getting forward at every opportunity into really advanced positions as well. Dani Alves. Gonzalo Higuain. Good ball wide here to Alexandro. Higuain wants it back again, and it was Dybala who swung the left boot at it instead. Well saved by Donnarumma.
Dybala didn't quite get all of the ball, but just brilliant yet again. It's a snapshot, and one thing in his mind, he comes across the space, swing the left boot. Donnarumma more than a match for it, but Alexandro on the left-hand side really has got forward well, finding plenty of space and putting in some really good ball.
The 20 minutes of the first half remaining. Still nothing to separate the Rossoneri and the Bianconeri. Buffon came a long way, got something on it, driven in by Bonaventura, and Paletta's forward from the back. And they want a corner. I think they're going to get one as well.
Hernanes was flying in, and Paletta knew he had to try and lift it over him with the shot. Initially, the punch from Buffon wasn't convincing. Down, always try and punch it high and away. But then Hernanes just about did enough.
Stood over the free kick here for the champions Juventus. Oh, and it's crept in. It went through everybody. Nobody got a touch. And it's Milan Pjanic who gives the champions the lead at San Siro. His second Juve goal. Big question marks over Milan at the back. They watched it go through.
And they just stood up. They're appealing for offside. You can see why. As Benatia is offside. However, he wasn't interfering. Bonucci, you can certainly say he was interfering, but I think he actually ran from slightly deeper. Therefore, the goal for me is a good one. Donnarumma, very difficult as well. Thinking, will Bonucci get a touch or not? No one did. And it's Pjanic's goal.
Still the complaints go on here from the Milan players. Abate, the captain, just leading things, making sure that they don't intimidate the referee too much. And now it's the referee signalling here.
He's given offside.
This has been disallowed. And now it's the Juve players who can protest.
There's no doubt that Benatia was just too far ahead. Whether Bonucci was as well, or are they saying that Benatia was interfering with play as well? I thought he was way underneath the ball. There's only one player that is interfering there, and that's Bonucci. You need to see it again to see if he's actually offside or not as the ball was kicked.
Plenty forward here. The delivery wasn't good enough. Disappointing, really. Great chance for them to threaten at the end of the first half. But it's goalless at the break, but there will be complaints from the Juventus players, which are carrying on now after that disallowed goal that had originally been given, the free kick, which went through everybody from Milan Pjanic. The replay seemed to suggest that maybe Juve could feel a little aggrieved.
I think so. Nicola Rizzoli did not put his hand up for an indirect free kick. And maybe Benatia, yes, he's straight offside, but
Dani Alves, Higuain in the middle, it's over towards him, and it was the touch from the Argentine has gone wide.
Touch wasn't quite strong enough, was it? Didn't get enough of the ball. And yet again, as the ball comes in, Romagnoli's gone for the... Well, they're the tough ones, so they're expected now to win. This one is a game for nothing.
Cuadrado. Higuain wants it. Arms outstretched, calling for it. Cuadrado only had eyes for goal. You can see the reaction there of Higuain.
Actually does really well. Sidesteps Locatelli, and there you have to hit the target. He actually makes the yard of space.
Action of Bakker. Yang trying to quickly win it back again. It's fallen here, but Bakker will strike it. And it's taken a deflection and behind for a corner. One of the few sights of goal that Carlos Bakker's had, really.
You're right, and certainly Juventus were appealing for a free kick here on Khedira, but down he goes. Bakker then just strikes.
Bakker. Sousa. Abate. Good movement here by Sousa. Oh, what a good ball. Locatelli to strike it! Oh, what a goal! It's the 18-year-old Locatelli for Montella's Milan. Even the manager can't believe it. A sublime strike. It's only his second start of the season. And maybe this Rossoneri revival really is on. What a hit.
This is really the stuff of dreams. My goodness, the young man gets in plenty of space, but the great Luigi Buffon is in goal, and he just spanks it past him right into the top corner. Juventus afforded him way too much space, and he really has made them pay, but had the confidence and the ability to strike it off the underside of the bar into the net. What a brilliant goal.
Well, he scored a scorcher against Sassuolo. Ananis. And still Ananis drives in the shot. It's close, that.
He scuffed it, didn't he? Good play initially. The step over, found himself a yard, but yet again, certainly is. And the two centre-halves for Juve can hopefully pick him up now.
Khedira, Cuadrado was calling for it, Mandzukic is in there, Higuain is as well, and Donnarumma came out. He's been caught as well, the Milan goalkeeper.
I think he has, and it's brave goalkeeping, it really is. It's an overload on the right-hand side. Cuadrado just whips it in, really is a good ball. Pjanic, in his attempt to go for the ball. Boots him right in the head. That is a sore one.
The whistles reverberating around San Siro. Cuadrado's cross, Mandzukic is there, and the header is wide. Sturaro on as a sub, who got something on that but couldn't divert it towards goal. And is that the champion's last chance gone?
I think it probably is. Mandzukic, keep expecting him to pop up at the far post, but he hasn't had much service. Instead, Sturaro got that last chance. Not as good in the air, of course, as a Croatian.
There's one there. Higuain. On they go. Sami Khedira, who goes for goal. What a save! What a stop by Donnarumma. A teenager scored the winner. Another teenager has just prevented an equaliser right at the end. The champions are beaten. Milan's first victory over Juve in almost 4 years. A good start to the season just became a great one for the Rossoneri. Montella couldn't have asked for much more in his 200th Serie A match. What a save by Donnarumma right at the end.